It's on to a new week for Los Angeles. And next on the schedule are the Vikings. They'll be running right into the blitz. Not an enviable task, but one they can exploit.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the LA Chargers.
Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week
So here's the Charger offense making their way out.
They'll be led out by their quarterback, a first-round pick back in April's draft.
Brandon, it's always nice when you get recognized with an individual award. And he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week, but when you do it in a win, so much the better.
Absolutely, and he was all talking about that win, not so much the award he received on Wednesday.
That's a nice-looking award. I wonder if he took it home, got out of the car, showed it off to the kids in the neighborhood, passed it around. I wonder what he did with it.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Newton. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive.
And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And the Chargers first down.
Here's Herbert. He's got room at the 30. And down to the 29-yard line. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the 18.
Play action. It's Herbert. Muller to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
2nd and 20.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon.
He's got room at the 30.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It'll be a pickup of 16. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more. But I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now 2nd and 9.
Herbert running left off the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
Oh, boy, kind of hold your breath here because Justin Herbert, he appears to be in some discomfort after that last play. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Room past the 35.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
They'll try the left side. Newton. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 40.
Now Heineke. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Complete to Johnston here. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Heineke's going to hold on to it. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
The Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Heineke. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Up the middle they go. It's Newton. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Now Heineke. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Javon Hargrave drops him for a 4-yard. The Chargers getting set to go. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now a handoff up the middle. Newton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Herbert. Hard throw, incomplete.
Incomplete. Harrison Smith on the coverage.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another Chargers first down.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, Herbert throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Herbert to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Newton. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 16-yard line.
Herbert going to throw.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. Brings up 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Heineke now.
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now.
So the Chargers now down 24-17. 33 seconds to go. They've got to go the full 80 yards, and they've got to do it quick as they come up on 1st down. He'll look to throw. He's going to float that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Up the middle they go.
It's Newton. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor
Set. Green 80. Cut. Set. Set. Green cut. Set. White cut. Set. Ready. Set. Green 80. Set. Green 80. Ready. Set. Go. Set. Set. Ready. Set. Set. Green light. Set. White hot. Set. Ready. Set. 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 Ready. Set. Go. Set. 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 Green 80. Green light.
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tennessee Titans. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Chargers head coach. These guys losers their last game. Hoping to reverse that here. On the opposing sideline, that's Brian Callahan, coach of the Titans. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. The Chargers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. First carry of the game now for the rookie out of UNLV. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
First and goal, Chargers.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of
Chargers and their running back about to get back to work. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Herbert from the gun. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Number 15, Ladd McConkey. A gain of 31 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
skills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
On first down, they'll run. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Give them about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down, Chargers.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
5 yards on the play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Chargers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And here in the first, already up to a 10-0 advantage. Going back, it's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's on target to Williams. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
They give it to him again. Open space inside the 40. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Another carry for him. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Back to the well again. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Oh, they'll try and run it in. And he's touchdown, LA! The Chargers make it a 16-point ball game. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Chargers, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stop is made Oluwafemi Oladejo. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down, Chargers.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To throw, Herbert. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
That's caught for the first. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
McConkey's got it again. And he'll go down here at the 16. 2 yards on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down, Los Angeles.
End off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Chargers trying to add to their lead. So now here's 3rd and 5. Herbert with a blitz coming. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Chargers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They'll need some unlikely magic here if they want to find points before halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. We hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Chargers returning their offense and this running back to the field. Sending him on the dive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Herbert. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. They worked hard to have Chargers. And this running back headed back out for a new series. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Dive play straight ahead. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. All right, set now, 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Play action now for Herbert. Looking right, and he finds him. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down. Herbert now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Chargers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 5-yard line.
The give here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out.
A gain of 6 yards on the play.
The Chargers returning their offense, and this running back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll run here on 1st down. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Give now to the running back. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Taken in by Williams outright. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Running this one left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
1st down, Los Angeles.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Again, he hits the 2nd level. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Now Herbert to throw. Dump off Popeye's back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and 1. The Chargers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. On 1st down, they'll run. That's good room at the 35. Down the sideline inside the 40. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Chargers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chargers.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10, Herbert. Now here he goes. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense to the line for second down.
The Titans 12-yard line.
To the air this time. Herbert. This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Complete to Brad McConkey.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Herbert from the gun. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left with 4th down here. Chargers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts. Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to the well again. And he's got the Charger first down. And that should be all she wrote in this one. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
And the Chargers first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Short side option here. He's running left. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
3rd down.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. They give it to him again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.
It's on to a new week for Los Angeles. And next on the schedule are the Steelers. Against a defense terrified of the deep shot, running backs could feast underneath.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers. On Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitors' sideline, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His team looking for a second straight victory after the win a week ago. Across from him, Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. Here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out. They'll be let out, Greg, by their quarterback, a first-round pick in the April draft.
Last week was kind of an interesting game for this quarterback, Mike. I mean, somebody who takes such great pride in his ability to win with his arm. He found a ton of success on the ground last week, and his ability to cross the goal line on 3 different occasions went a long way towards securing that win. I wouldn't be surprised if he continues to call his own number if those opportunities continue to present themselves.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Derek Harmon worked. You get a look there at the first quarter numbers, and now trying to add to those as this next drive begins with 1st and 10. Herbert now on 1st down. He'll get this out to his running back, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
2nd down at the 19-yard line.
They'll run on 2nd down, and he'll get 4 here up to the 24-yard line. 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Play action now. It's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And that big offensive run. Clearing space. He's in. Touchdown Chargers. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Had the short touchdown run on their last possession. They'll try to finish off with points one more time as they begin with 1st down. Drive will start on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this time they are ready for him. Throw for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down.
Pistol here for Herbert. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now a give up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. It's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
At the Steelers' 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
At the Steelers' 11-yard line.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And he's in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. see the numbers here in the first half, and now time to build on those as this drive begins with first down. They'll begin here on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. On play action. Now Herbert. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's fourth down.
The Chargers offense ready to get back to work. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Herbert now on first down. On the move past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Chargers first down.
Now a run on first down. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. From the 31, here's second and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Chargers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start with great field position, right at midfield with a first down. Now Herbert. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 13.
On first down, Herbert. He'll get this to Disley on the way. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 10-yard line.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
By Alex Highsmith. A loss of 1 brings up third and 8.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Now a timeout signal for the Chargers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with first and 10. Third quarter begins with a run. And he finds some daylight. A pass from 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a 1st down.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up 1st down.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
On the coverage.
Here's a run going left, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass.
And he will get into the end zone. Pat McCarthy. Touchdown, LA. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it. Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A 2-yard
3rd
loss
and long.
3rd down and 12.
To throw, it's Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th and...
Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the 4th. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Third down and 3. Throwing now is Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
This running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
380.
They'll stay on the ground. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches at the 28-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
380.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Lion. Set.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackled by Alex Highsmith. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 6.
Set. 380.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
10-yard line.
Set. 380. Go.
Now gun, here's a run up the gut. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Waste of time.
Herbert to throw. And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. Sense a little frustration there. It brings up 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Good hustle by the defense to get the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
2nd and 11. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory.